Yo. CTB Boxing, Chin Tuck Boxing. This your boy Jay Slay with my boy Mon. Say what up to him, Mon.
What's up, everybody? Like and subscribe, comment. You love boxing. We love boxing.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. What's on the menu for today, bro? What's on the menu?
Let's talk about, man, the top five in the 135 division. Your top
Woo!
five and my
That's,
top five.
that's a hard question. That's a hard question. They
Yeah,
all
man.
young and up and coming.
Yeah, we ain't gonna cut no corners today either.
Nah, no corners never cut. No corners never cut. Uh, so how you want to start this off? You want me just name my list off right off the top, or you want to
Yeah,
break?
I'm
You want
I'm
to break
ready.
down
I'm
break
ready
down
to
each
hear
fighter?
what you got to say.
I name my list and then I break down on why I named them in this order, starting from least to best.
All right.
All right, my number five, I'm going to put Garcia number five. I will put Loma number four. I will put Lopez number three. I will put Devin Haney number two, and I got my man Tank as number one. How you like my list? You agree or disagree with my list?
You looking good at the beginning, but at that top, we gonna have to talk about that.
What
I
you
don't
mean?
agree with the top of your list.
What you mean you don't agree?
I don't agree with it, man. That guy at the top, nah.
You trying to say
Tank
I need to
number
switch?
one.
You trying to say I need to switch number one and number two?
Yeah. Well, I mean, while we talking, let me name my five.
Yeah, name your
Then,
five.
then you break it down. Okay, I got Ryan Garcia at number five, Loma at number four.
Okay.
I have Tank at number three.
What?
Tank at number three. Lopez at number two, and Devin the Dream Haney at number one.
Yeah, your list all backwards, man. Your list is all chopped up and screwed up.
So
Why?
tell me how you got it.
This first breakdown. Let's start from the bottom. We'll start from the bottom, and as we go along with the debate, start heating up. The farther we get into this debate, the farther we get into this list. We both agreed on number five being Garcia. Why did we both agree on that? Why did you put
I
Garcia
like
number five?
I like Garcia. I think he's developing nicely. Ever since he got with Canelo trainer, I see a big difference.
Reynoso.
But if you look at the top five list, it's no knock on him, but those guys ahead of him are a hell of a talent too. And somebody got to be five. So I mean, I think he still need to develop a little bit more. And you saw last fight, he had his chin not tucked and got put on his ass.
Put on his
So
ass. Had his
so
ass bag.
so why did you have him five?
I had him five for the same reasons. On his last fight, he got put on his ass bag. Uh, he didn't have his chin tucked. He actually got caught in his chin.
Mm-hmm.
Also, he's the less proven of the fighters. He didn't. He had the least competition. He fought the least competition of everybody on the list. So that's why I put him my number five. Number four, we had Lopez. No, I had Lopez. That's my number.
I think you got Lopez on four.
Yeah, no, Loma. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm about to say
Apologies,
okay,
apologies.
okay,
Loma. We put Loma at number four. We agreed at
all
number
right.
four also. I'm gonna tell you why I put Loma as on the so far of the list. Number one, I put Loma so far down on the list because I think he's too small for 135. My honest opinion. I think he need to go back down to the 130, the 126 range. I think he dominated more in 126 and 130 because those fighters can't take his punches well as the 135 pounders can, and that was proven in the Lopez fight.
Mm-hmm.
He hit Lopez with some decent shots at the end of that fight, but in the beginning he wasn't letting his hands go. And I think because the pressure that Lopez was putting on him, he wasn't used to either. But that's why I put Loma so far on my list, so far down on my list. Why you put him number four?
I totally agree with you. That's the same thing for me. He's too small. And if you go back and you watch that Luke Campbell fight, that was a fight for me when I was like, he's not 135 pounder,
Mm.
and he was having trouble with Luke Campbell. And once I saw that fight, I knew then he was getting ready to lose to one of those young top guys.
Hmm.
So I think at this stage, He's did a lot for the sport, but he's on the downside especially if he stay at 135.
I'm not gonna lie. The only reason why I put Loma below Lopez is because at one point I actually would have had them flip flop. I put Lopez over him, of course, because Lopez beat him. But also nobody thought that Lopez was going to beat him. I'm one of them people that didn't think so. I actually thought Lopez was going to lose to Loma in that fight. I thought Loma was going to outbox him. But Lopez showed a level of boxing that I didn't know he had. He had a nice jab in that fight and everything, which is why I put him number 3, because Lopez still got hit a lot in that fight. So
it was Lomo.
Huh?
It was Lomachenko.
I agree, but Lopez, that was a big step up for him. I will say that was, but he was fighting a smaller guy, and he was rocked in that 11th and 12th round. He did get kind of rocked in that fight a little bit from Lomachenko, but that's why I couldn't put him higher. What you have, who you had number 3? You had Lopez number 3, correct?
No, I had Tank number 3.
You had Tank number 3. This
Tank
is where the conversation get heated up.
Yeah,
because you put Lopez over Tank.
Yeah,
even though Lopez had his issues with, which I agree, Lomachenko. Why would you put Loma? Or why would you put Lopez over Tank? I just want to know. I'm curious.
I think he's more consistent to me. Tank,
what
to me, he is. I mean, Tank, he's up and down. Sometimes Tank looks spectacular, and then sometimes it's more to be desired for me.
Name a fight for me that Tank didn't look spectacular. Give me one example of that.
Gamboa, he had spaces where he just took off against Gamboa. Not that it was ever in doubt. He had spaces where he took off against Gamboa for like a couple rounds, and then he had a fight. It was like his last fight. I mean, but that last fight, I just think that was his game plan. He was getting hit a lot, but he knew Santa Cruz couldn't hurt him, and he knew he was going to set him up with his power. So I kind of give him a pass for that. The last time Tank really impressed me was when he fought what was the guy name? He fought at 130. I think it was 130.
Pedraza.
Yeah, that was a hell of a fight for me. He showed he was slippery. He was moving.
He beat Santa Cruz. He beat Santa Cruz worse than he did Pedraza.
But he got hit a lot. I mean, he was getting hit a lot. But like you said, I think that was his game plan.
His game plan was to set him up. His game plan was to walk him down. He kind of did the Floyd Mayweather, what Floyd Mayweather did against McGregor. How McGregor was throwing punches in the beginning of the round, and Floyd was just walking him, blocking him. I think he had it was the same game plan.
So you think he can take Lopez power?
No. I think he has. I've seen fights where Tank didn't get hit at all. I've seen Tank outbox fighters and then set up. The Pedraza fight is a good example. The Pedraza fight, he boxed and banged in that fight. I think he can do that same thing to Lopez. While Lopez has great boxing ability too, Lopez is kind of, he don't have, to me personally, I just don't think he has as many wrinkles as Tank. He's not as fast as Tank. And power is to be debated. It's a debatable subject. But Tank has that one punch concuss power that I feel will make a difference. Okay. I have yet to see Lopez. I've seen maybe 1 or 2 times Lopez did that. Had a one punch concussive type power. But I've seen Tank do it consistently.
I get it.
Number 2 on your list was who?
Is Lopez.
Number 2 is your Lopez. So my number 2 was Devin. I put Devin under Tank for that pretty much the same reasons I named earlier. It's the power, pretty much. The power difference is crazy. I don't see Devin having the same punch as Tank. While Devin has great boxing ability. He's top shelf when it comes to boxing. With the jab, the angles, head movement, game planning, setting traps. He can do all the above. He can bounce off the back foot. He can walk you down. He has all the wrinkles in the game. But I think Tank also has those same wrinkles. And Tank has an equalizer, that power. That gives him the ability to shut like he can shut stuff off in fights and still be okay in the fight. I think Devin has to box everybody, especially all these top guys. I think Devin has to be perfect in those fights to come out with a win in these fights. When he fight Lopez, he got out. He had to come in there and outbox him. When he fight, even he fight Ryan Garcia, he had to go out there and try to outbox him. He can't just go out there like Tank do and be like, yo, his punching ain't as heavy as I thought it was, and then try to walk him down and knock him out. He don't have that level in this game, which is why I put Tank number 1 and Devin number 2.
So you believe Tank can outbox Haney?
No, I wouldn't say that. I would say I think Tank can outbang Haney.
So you saying that he has to hurt Haney? If they got enough,
I think he will hurt Haney.
He will hurt
I don't think he has to hurt Haney. I think he will hurt Haney.
He will hurt Haney.
I think so. I think he. I think if they fight, whether it be early or be late, I think Tank has underestimated speed, especially defensively. And I feel like he'll, whether to the body or to the head, because Tank has both ability to hurt you to the body also, he's gonna wind up slowing down Haney's feet. And once he slow down Haney's feet, I think Tank gonna catch him eventually. This is my how I foresee the fight happening.
The thing with Tank is he was close to being my number 2. But the reason why I put him number 3, a little bit below Lopez, and I think if they fought, it'll be an even fight. I think it'll be an even fight to me. But the thing that I don't like with Tank is his commitment. He kind of, he kind of got the AB thing going, blowing up between fights, and he's getting in trouble. He don't seem to be as committed to the sport as Devin Haney. Devin Haney is committed, and he got the skills. And I think when they fight, when you got 2 fighters that close, I believe that the fighter is a little bit more committed to the sport is probably gonna win. So I think Devin Haney can't stop Tank, can't stop Lopez probably, but I think he can box. Like Devin Haney is 5'9", if I'm not mistaken.
He's pretty tall for that weight class.
And I think Tank is 5. I think Lopez and Tank is 5'6". Maybe Lopez 5'7".
It's boxing, not basketball. Height don't really count for much in this sport.
I mean, but they got short. They're not long. I think the reach advantage for Devin Haney too. So I think he gonna keep him at bay, man. I think he gonna win round. It may not be the prettiest fight, but I can't see nobody at 135 beating the Dream, man. I think you're
underestimating Tank's foot speed. I think you gotta remember at one point they was calling him the small Mike Tyson. If he goes back to that Tank Davis, where he moving his head, he coming straight at you, but moving his head and you're not touching him, and he get inside and go to work, I think he can beat any one of these guys.
We shall see.
Well, we shall see, man. That's our chop up at 135. Our list, of course, you see between 3 and 1, it ain't nowhere near the same. Let us know who you agree with. You agree with me and my list. You agree with my boy Mon and his list. Let us know if we both wrong and you got Lopez number 1, or you got somehow you got Garcia number 1. Let us know what you think. But that's our show for the day. It's your boy Jay Slay out. My boy Mon out. Give me your closing, bro, so we can get out of here.
Remember to like and subscribe and hit that notification button and comment, like he said. Let us know what you think. But most of all, man, I love boxing. Jay love boxing. You love boxing. We're gonna bring you plenty of content, man. So peace and love till next time. We out.
Peace.